Blessings and salutations, wonderful Geminis and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. If this happens to be a message for you, can you like the video, comment below, of course, if you choose to subscribe, if you haven't, and if you did and do, I thank you kindly for doing so. I appreciate you and your view. It is a privilege for me to do these reads. Um, and if I happen to get to be assured that one of you or two or more, that it helped confirm what you need to know and work for your highest good, I'm truly happy for you. So before I get to being, a whole spew and getting repetitive, I just want to say with tarot, especially how I read, I might say you when it's them, she when it's him. You know the magnitude and who's who. And with this love and light, it's even if it's not favorable, it's a non-judgmental zone. Like, hey, we're humans. Either way, look, let me just get to the read because I'm going to start rambling. Okay. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good by wonderful, beautiful Geminis. Amen. Geminis, I'm using some playing cards, some big playing cards. I got these from Walgreens / Dwayne Reed, and kid you not, with my rewards, these cost me like 4 cents, so it's a blessing. Plus, I love reading playing cards. I don't need to really references something. It just comes easier for me to read. Only thing, this doesn't have major arcanas. I just use the jokers to substitute for the emperor, fool, or the devil, which is just going to be, as far as major arcana, would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Aries. So it's a little red deck and everything, so we're going to just, and these cards, they don't flip, so I pulled from these. But I've been having a good time with these. Let's see what we get. So, Gemini, this is for December 15th to December 22nd, 2022. So I can get their message for you. So I need to see for Gemini, please. December 15th to December 22nd, 2022. Let me see. All right, 9 of Wands. What are you really protective and defensive over and feeling really guarded about? The 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, King of Wands. Wow. You are really protective over your position. Yeah, just trying to make sure you hold the power when it comes down to your future. And I'm like, why do you feel so defensive about that, dear? This is 2 of Wands, the direction you're going. The direction you're going, as far as some of you are not sure about which way you want to really plant your roots down. Feeling really like defensive on what's going on around. But again, that's not for every one of you, of course, but it's a lot of fire. Yeah, I think it's the position. You're trying to make sure you stand in a position to where you feel, secure, safe, and powerful, like in your peace. You want to be very sure about that type of energy. Alrighty, I'm going to get some more here for you, Geminis. See the message we have for Gemini, please. Message for Gemini. December 15th to December 22nd, please. Gemini's highest good. I see this Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think you're trying to maintain this position because you're like feeling defensive on what people bring to the table as well. Like they making sure they don't bring down your, I'm not saying property value, but to throw you off. Let's see. Gemini, please. Message for Gemini. If these cards don't repeat themselves over and over again, this is your position. Like I'm telling you, looking to see, is this the best place for you to be? You feel it's a powerful purpose you're focused on, and you're looking like, is this the best place? Is this the most powerful place for me to be? It's more or less saying, is this the most favorable place for me to be? To grow and be, abundant. Where you feel like your passion is really there. Okay. All these cards want to peek on out. This really does feel like your position. You really are reconsidering a lot of things as far as what's best for you. Because some of you feel like you was over something, but now you're like, I think that's where you're doing heavy contemplation about where you're better off, where you're more safe, where you're more secure, where you're more at a better position to be in. I don't know if I'm saying, because I'm just trying to adjust to what I'm seeing on this table here. It looks like for some of you, it's not like you're losing sleep because you're focused on your work. For some, the past challenge was that, the work was just the focus. It wasn't about motivation, passion, purpose. It was just work, work, work. Let me get to what I got to do. Let me stay busy. And it just looks as if with that, it wasn't a money problem. Because I see the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like you're recovering from coin, whatever issues you have with money is getting better. Show from the work you put in, it worked in your favor. But what I see too, even you feeling better. You're like, okay, that really did help me get through whatever was bothering me. It's like it's not bothering you as much as it did before, because some of you look like you're happy. You feel like, I just want to make sure I'm staying this way. But, of course it's going to be rainy days, but you're trying to make sure it's not no storm, no horribleness that you cannot repair. So that's why the distance is there, because it shows this Knight of Cups with the Tower. It's like, for some of you, you're not trying to make an offer to anything that's not stable, substantial, or it's like you're not giving into that energy whatsoever. What I see, you're committed. What got you so focused to look at things so seriously in that way is because the communication that you was receiving was not ensuring that you was seeing a silver lining. You wasn't seeing these endless possibilities. You was more or less seeing you better off with the distance between you and them, because you started seeing more things opening up. And when it comes down to, it's like when you reconsider going back to connect with them, you just feel like it's going to bring some moon energy or some darkness or some shade to your sunshine. And you just in a victorious state. You'd rather not even. Love is in reverse, that's you there. I'm going to stop right there. Gemini energy, you rather not engage.
because you see something bigger for you. And you committed to the fact that they already put limitations on what you could do. You're like, and that's why they're looking at you go above and beyond what they thought you could do, and that's why they want to come around. But I think you're more or less looking away like, no thanks. Let's see. Look, the world and the seven of cups right in the cut. Like I said, I don't believe in coincidence, but I do see Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aries. Okay. Let's see. For Gemini, please. With their advice and outcome. For Gemini, highest good. Outcome, advice, our wonderful Gemini, December 15th. Come on, cards. December 15th to December 22nd. Sheesh, come on. All right. Just some disappointment you feel in regards to them, and they're disappointed that you're not going to give them the chance to do the things they did once before to you. Let's see advice and outcome. And I'm going to get clarification too. What I see here, Aries and Cancer energy, even with this Five of Pentacles, again, I see like some of you are definitely in your head, you know, but you really trying to say, if I do reconsider talking to them, it won't be with the same type of energy. You know, I'm not going to give them so many ways to deal with me. I'm not going to jump into assuming that we're going to be back to the way we was. It's like I truly see that you're looking, even if having a reconciliation, that is not with high expectations. Honestly, it's extreme. It's just, to me, where you don't think it's a good idea at all. You're super guarded about them. Super guarded. Let's see for Gemini, please. Clarification on this advice and outcome. Clarification, please, for Gemini. And one more shuffle here for Gemini, please. Clarification. All right, and I'm just going to say this. I kid you not. I be thinking certain signs in my head, or I be thinking certain major arcanas, like, this don't feel balanced. And good what? Justice in reverse. I was thinking Libra energy, and it was like, this just don't feel balanced here. And you're like, no, this isn't. It's not fair at all here. I see this. Judgment is in reverse. What is upright in major arcana is you here, Gemini, the magician. You're still making it happen. That's why you're focused. You're focused on your purpose, regardless of what, and you know, just regardless of what's happening around you, you know that you can't be fazed by what they do. You know, they're not even taking accountability for what they do. So you're in your head going back and forth on what you should do about this healing journey you on. Like with this end, it's like what type of amends you need to make where you feel in a good space to go forward, because it's certain something you feel that's like undone. But what you poured into, as far as the Seven of Pentacles, are like what you poured into, is to the fact that you have work to do. It's like you feel the work has kept you not like totally like it was a good distraction, a healthy distraction here. Because with some of you felt like you ain't even have nothing else but your work because if you indulged in any other thing, whether it been like going to the bars or engaging into a quick distraction, it was like you too busy was trying to stay focused on your manifestation, on all the things that you know is happening. Now, where I see it doesn't look like it was like with the Eight of Wands in reverse from the communication you receive is not really feeling like like the silver lining that's coming from them. That's not deterring you from your passion. So for some of you, that's reassuring you even more that you need to jump into this race to pursue your purpose because with them it's just not happening. You can't pour into them like you once did before. Yeah, the tower's in reverse here. You're not in shock of what they do once they in your house, once they're around your foundation. So that's why you feel the need to let them go because they don't have no intention of being happy in this connection with you. They're not in a happy place personally. Then to coming together is going to throw you off. And you're trying to recover what you are and get out your head of thinking that what's going on have anything to do with you and just you alone. This is beyond you and before you even came along. Okay? So that's what I see for this read. I hope it helped to confirm what you already need to know. If this doesn't sound even close to what you're going through, it is not for you. But I hope you come back through to see if another message might be. And again, I appreciate you. I thank you. Until next time, love and light.